Hello friends, in this video blog we will discuss how the demonetization scheme will impact your money matters. Demonetization scheme is a sort of surgical strike on the black money. As a taxpayer, I can say that people should not complain short-term pain for the long-term gain. There is a lot of uncertainty how the things will shape up. Let me assure you that if you have nothing to hide from income tax department, then you need not worry at all. Just relax, take a deep breath and chill. You can deposit cash in hand, that is currency notes of rupees 500 and rupees 1000 once the initial knee-jerk reaction is over. Don't forget to quote your permanent account number, that is PAN. One of my clients called me from Lucknow. He withdrew rupees 4 lakh for home renovation. The entire money is white only. Somehow he postponed the idea of home renovation because of mother's illness. After the income tax department's advertisement that all the cash deposits above 2.5 lakh will be scrutinized, he is scared to deposit it back. I told him that he need not worry. He can always explain that he withdrew the amount for home renovation, but after demonetization scheme is announced, he has to exchange the currency notes of rupees 500 and rupees 1000. Therefore, the point I am trying to make is that if you have money that is in white and you can explain the reason for holding cash, then you need not worry. You can deposit any amount without any fear. As readers can make out from my past blogs that I am a cashless person and a big advocate of cashless economy. You will not believe that I spend only 5% of my monthly household expenditure through cash. At any given point of time, I carry only rupees 800 or rupees 1000 in my pocket. I am very happy with demonetization scheme. Therefore, I am not concerned about operational part of demonetization scheme, that is shift from cash only to cashless person. I am more concerned about interest rate movement that I will discuss later in this video blog. In this video blog, I will discuss how demonetization scheme will impact your money matters. Number one is black money and cash. There are two schools of thought. The first set of tax consultants are suggesting to destroy all the black money you have. Because of this reason, you might have seen there are reports of a bag full of rupees 500 or rupees 1000 is found at so and so places. There are news reports that people are burning cash in open grounds. The second approach is to declare the cash under demonetization scheme, but many people fear jail term besides 200% penalty. Your previous returns may come under scrutiny. Therefore, it's a catch-22 situation. Another important development is that Department of Income Tax has started tracking your cash transactions. You can visit the e-filing website of Income Tax Department, click on compliance in top menu, and then you can check accounts with cash transactions. It will show you all the cash transactions done against your PAN. Therefore, it will have two impacts. First, you cannot use the black money now as it can be tracked easily. Your cash transactions will be reported to Department of Income Tax. Second, post demonetization scheme, if you are a cash person, then better to shift to cashless mode. Cash usage always raise suspicion even if the amount is white. For example, in the case of my client, the income tax department can always ask why you withdrew so much cash and for what purpose. You may not be able to answer in most of the cases. Number two is lower interest rates. Demonetization scheme will bring cheers to the loan borrowers. It is expected that cash in circulation will decrease as India will move towards a cashless economy. Therefore, more and more people will deposit the cash in hand with the bank, that is similar to Jan Dhan Yojana. More supply in banking system means banks will have more money to lend. Thus, they will lower the interest rate. Also, it is expected that RBI will further cut the repo rate as the inflation will cool off post demonetization scheme. The people will have less money in hand to spend, thus reduce demand. Number three is deposit rates. Bad news for savers. After demonetization scheme, the interest rates on small saving schemes and FDs will also decrease. Though it also depends on the quantum of fund flow to the banks. I am already receiving messages from banks to book 390 days FD at 7.25% and rates are valid only for few days. Personally, I am expecting a cut of around 2% in next 24 months. Provided there is no another intervention like inflation, jitters in world economy, etc. Number four is property. I shared it in detail in my video blog, the impact of demonetization scheme on the property market. Number five is gold. Gold is considered as an alternate currency. The price of gold is decided internationally. In India, it is impossible to manipulate the prices of gold. In my video blog, I shared 10 reasons why gold prices will double in next 2 years. Now there is an 11th reason, that is lack of faith in the currency. As I mentioned, that people are now fearful to deposit cash of more than 2.5 lakh even if it is in white. Secondly, in future people will not prefer to keep cash savings. In such a scenario, only option left is to invest in gold. Gold can replace cash as cash in hand for an emergency situation. Therefore, the demand of gold is all set to increase. The gold prices will increase provided government does not come out with any adverse policy on gold like limiting the gold holding. Recently, there was a buzz in the social media circles that government is planning to ban imports of gold. Basically, this is to stop people from converting their black money to gold. Though it is only a rumor at this stage, but no one can predict its impact on gold prices. In my opinion, any blanket ban on gold will reduce the supply, thus positive news for gold. Another option for government is to increase the import duty. This will be good news for the gold, and gold prices will increase proportionately. Only negative development can be if government decides to restrict the gold holding per person. Last but not the least, the uncertainty due to international developments will add fuel to the gold price. In my opinion, the downside in gold is limited because if gold slides, then it will be a big question mark on the success of future issues of sovereign gold funds and gold monetization scheme. The psychology of Indian investor is that if they are investing in government scheme, then their money is completely safe. Any losses to existing sovereign gold bond investors mean poor uptake of future issues. Number 6 is equity. The demonetization scheme will not have much impact on the stock market, but international factors will weigh more. In the case of Fed rate hike, there will be a huge outflow from Indian stock market. Secondly, uncertainty due to election of Donald Trump will keep the stock market under check. Now, words of wisdom. After demonetization scheme, the investors have very limited option in hand. As I keep highlighting in my video blogs that with each passing day, it will become more difficult for investors to generate double-digit return. The risk factor is increasing. The investors are losing faith in more and more asset class. The safe havens are no more safe. The conservative and risk-averse investors are locking their money in fixed deposits, and brave hearts are betting on gold. Only time will tell what the future has in store for us. Hope you like this video blog. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. The option is visible on the screen. You can post your queries, feedback and comments through following comment section. I will definitely answer your queries. For more such informative and interesting posts, you can visit my website www.nitinbhatia.in. Thanks for watching this video.